nagkaroon ng time na nawala yung self-worth ko.
You know, you have to work to help your husband with the finances, to help prepare finances for your children for their future.
Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, pag age mo ng 35, wala na. Para kasing etsapwera ka na.
And it feels like hindi ko alam kung paano ko mag-gain yung confidence ko. Pag naging mom na sila, parang nawawala na yung career path nila.
Kasi na-fed up ako sa sobrang traffic. So, papasok, dahil madaling araw, either mag-grab ako or mag-aangkas, which is malaki-laki yung expenses.
The time spent with your kids and family are far more important than any job title out there.
Nag-decide ako na maghanap ng online job at nakakuha nga ako. Sobrang saya ko talaga. Kaya tinulungan ko rin yung iba kong mga mommy friends at nagkaroon rin sila ng sarili nilang online job. Kaya doon ako na-inspire at nag-decide na simula ng Filipina Home-Based Moms.
FH Moms Community was created for mothers, for single women, for women professionals and entrepreneurs, for women overseas Filipino workers, for differently abled women, and even for young at heart women. FH Moms is a women community.
Nung nagsimula yung FH Moms, hindi ko in-expect na ganito ka magiging malaki. Ngayon, meron na kaming more than 250,000 members nationwide. Dati, ang tingin ng mga tao sa amin, community lang. No? Ngayon, social enterprise na kami with different projects na tumutulong sa mga kababaihan.
We have free webinars about freelancing, entrepreneurship, parenting, and personal growth. We offer online short courses as well as mastery courses with trainers' 1-year support. We also run a scholarship program and an internship program. We also facilitate charity activities where we are joined by community members as volunteers. Job matching program is something they can also look forward to, as well as e-commerce program. And to celebrate motherhood, we also have online bootcamp for kids. We also have the computer rent-to-own program for members who need assistance in acquiring a computer set. Aspire to be a strong-willed, independent woman.
Mas gusto kong maging productive at saka naniniwala ako sa continuous learning.
Inspire other women.
Everyone was uplifting each other. Everyone was trying to help each other. In this world, you have to be more kind. You have to be more helpful because everyone is fighting their own battles, and you have to understand, you have to empathize, and that is what FH Moms is doing with all the moms out there. Even if you're not a mom, you would feel welcome.
Empower each woman to be in their fullest potential.
And most importantly, Mommy MK and the team model humility and generosity. Talagang ito yung very evident, which impacted me the most. So it gave me the desire to share freely to others what I learned freely from the FH Moms community. And I've always loved the community, the motive of the community, that is to change the world one mom at a time. Good job, FH Moms.
Aspire, inspire, empower. Nothing is stronger than a community of women lifting each other up.
To be among women who have genuinely tried to help people. This is something that I feel passionately about, and then this is something that I saw in FH Moms.
God is good. Kasi parang naturo sa akin itong FH Moms na pinakita sa akin na kahit nasa bahay ka, kahit nag-aalaga ka ng anak mo, it won't stop na dun ka lang. Yun lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Without this community, I'm not here in this situation. So, FH Moms po yung nag-guide and nag-mold sa akin to be the best working at home mom I could ever be.
Ang pinakamalaking impact sa FH Moms sa akin is their quote, which is moving forward, giving back. That's the very essence of FH Moms eh.
That's what I like about this group kasi we encourage and inspire each other to keep dreaming, to chase our dreams. It's actually a big impact kasi if you are losing hope and wala ka ng gana and all, but because of this page, mapapasana all ka.
Dahil sa online job, natupad ko yung mga pangarap ko at Ang pinakapangarap ko na lang ay matupad yung pangarap ng lahat ng mga mommies. Huwag tayong titigil na abutin lahat ng mga pangarap natin, masipagan pa natin at huwag tayong susuko. Kaya kung feeling nyo hindi kayo techie, feeling nyo hindi pasok ang edad nyo para dito sa online freelancing, huwag nyong iisipin yon kasi sobrang daming opportunities ang pwedeng ibigay sa inyo online. At nandito ang Filipina Home-Based Moms para suportahan kayo. Para sa mga naghahanap ng online job at gusto ring matuto pagdating sa online business, you can join Filipina Home-Based Moms Facebook group. My name is MK Bertulfo, CEO and founder of Filipina Home-Based Moms, and our goal is to change lives one mom at a time.
Hello mga mommies! Good evening po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Mommy Ruth and welcome once again to our PC Tech Advice with Irent Mo. Ready na po ba kayo? Naku, sana po ay yung iba sa atin for sure ay nakapag-dinner na. Yung iba nagde-dinner pa lang. Samahan niyo po kami ngayon. Isang oras po tayo makikipag-kwentuhan and I'm sure marami po tayong matututunan pagdating po sa ating PC concerns. PC, personal computer, laptop, o anumang concerns natin yan. Comment down where you are watching from. At syempre, paramihin pa natin ang mga nanonood ngayong araw na ito. Like, share, and tag your friends. Itag nyo na po sa comment section ang inyong mga kumare, kapitbahay, kaibigan na lahat na kailangan po ng tulong pagdating po sa kanilang computer or kunyari naman ay mga tech advice naman ang kailangan. Kaya naman, hello, naririnig niyo ba ako? Ayan. So, kaya naman sa mga mommies, rinig naman ako, no? Alright. So, clear naman ako. Okay. Now, again, sa mga mommies natin, hold on. Let me double check. Okay, clear naman daw ako. So, dahil dyan, shout out muna po tayo. Si Mami Mai, si Barcelona. Hi, Mami Maylene, watching from Kawit, Cavite. Kuwait ba to? Kawit, Cavite. So, flash natin yung mga nasa-shout out natin. Ayan. So, flash natin, mga mommies. Yan, mommy moderators. So, we have also Mami Oneida Marie Pajarillo watching from Binangonan, Rizal. Hello. So, type nyo po. Saan po kayo nanonood right now? Comment down where you are watching from. Mula po sa Laguna, si Mami May Mozones. Yan. Show natin yung mga comments nila. From Davao City, si Mami Cherry Sumalinog. Ayan. And also, si Mami Myra Ludovice Ate. Mula po sa Albay. Hello po. Pa-shout out po from QC. Sabi ni Mami Tinay. Ayan, si Mami Grace Avendaño. Mula po sa Marikina City. Pa-shoutout po from QC. Ayan, Mami Tinay, hello po. Watching from Santo Tomas, Batangas, Melody Motel, Momshi, Melody Motel, Ventulan. So, meron ako mga nakikita halos lahat, mga bagong pangalan. If you are newbie sa FH Moms, hello po, welcome po sa FH Moms. And this is one of our live webinars in partnership with Irent Mo. Ang kaagapay po natin pagdating po sa ating Study Now, Pay Later, pati na rin po sa Rent to Own program po ng FH Moms. Kasama po natin si Irent Mo. Si Mami Len Villaraso, maulang gabi. Ingat po. Nanay Len from Baler, Aurora. Mami Ange, kumusta? Sana ay magaling ka na rin. Hi, Mami Ruth, Mami Anjanette, all the way from Marikina. At syempre, nababasa namin lahat po ng inyong mga comments. Comment nyo lang po where you're watching. At kung ready na po kayo, type in specs. Kung ready na po kayo at i-welcome ko na po ang ating guest speaker for tonight. Si Mami Roveline Octiva Elanan, watching from Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. Ayun, okay na daw si Mami Ange. Hello, ayan, okay na. Very nice. So, hello po once again. We'd like to introduce to you our guest speaker actually every month. Kasama po natin sila to discuss our tech concerns, computer, laptop. Lagi nating naririnig yan. Ano po ba yung specs kapag po pagdating sa VA work? Okay na po ba kahit cellphone lang ba ang gamitin? Or okay lang po ba na ito po ang specs ng aking computer or aking laptop? Well, actually, kapag po ang tanong natin is okay lang po ba ang cellphone, well, lalo na kapag nag-enroll kayo sa mastery courses natin, we also encourage everybody na meron po tayong laptop or computer. Kasi po minsan, yung ibang features, hindi naman po talaga natin nakikita or hindi siya available or parang for me, mahirap magbasa kapag sa cellphone. So, better talaga kung meron tayong laptop or PC or magpipisonet. I'm not sure kung meron pang pisonet sa area, pero yon mas okay po yon. Ayan. So, to help us to discuss the computer specs for virtual assistance work, let me welcome our co-founder, actually from eRentmo. We have Sir Paul Ian Cerato. Ayan. Hi, Sir Paul!
Hello, good evening, Mommy Ruth. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening po. Ayan,
Thank you for having me po.
Yes, and also, again, thank you, Sir Paul. Once again, we'd like to congratulate eRentmo and thank you for partnering with FH Moms. Alam niyo po ba na eRentmo is one of our partner agencies na nag-a-accept din ng kanilang, how do we say this, interns. Ayan. Sir, for now, how many interns po, if I may ask, ang in-accept niyo po from FH Moms?
I think currently 3 interns ang papasok this coming July 3. 3 or 4.
Oh, papasok pa lang. Ayan. So,
July 3
congratulations po.
Thank you po.
Ayan.
Thank you po.
Ayan. So,
it wouldn't be possible without your help po.
And also, syempre, at alam niyo po ba, the good thing about it, naku, isa-share ko na rin, Sir Paul, bago po kayo mag-discuss. Alam niyo ba, congratulations din doon sa ating mga newly certified sa mastery courses natin. Kasi yung mga outstanding students natin on each mastery courses, meron po silang discount vouchers mula po sa eRentmo na pwede po nilang gamitin when they avail, ano to na, Sir, kahit anong kumbaga kahit anong gadget or devices. Kunyari, headset.
Yes, mga electronics po and even sa rentals po, may mga vouchers po kami na
wow, rentals. Ayun, nakikita ko yun sa sa ads ng eRentmo, like you have rentals for students.
Yes.
For ito nga for VA work. Yan, meron po silang mga rentals din po aside from rent to own, may rentals din po sila ng PC and tama ba, Sir Paul, pati computer? Parang nakalagay ko laptop.
Puro laptops po.
Puro
laptops po. Mas madali po kasing ipadala.
I-transport, no? Oo, yung laptop. Nako, visit nyo lang yan. Ayan, nandito po sa screen natin. Visit erentmo.com for more questions. Ayan. So, Sir Paul, hindi ko na patatagalin pa. The floor is yours. Mamaya po, mag-uusap po muli tayo for the question and answer. So, mamis, kung may gusto kayong katanungan with Sir Paul, comment it down. So, mamaya, pag-uusapan natin yan. See you later po. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Mommy Ruth. So, computer specs for VA work or freelance work. So, make the best out of your budget when getting a computer. So, once again, hello and good evening, my dear FH moms. As always, I am Paul, and I am here to provide you with some helpful tips about computers and tech. As mentioned earlier, we will once again be talking about computer specs that could help you decide to get the most out of your budget and to help you with your VA or freelancing journey. So we've streamlined the approach by providing you with context first as to what specific parts to look at, then make suggestions based on your freelance or VA work. We're also going to talk about things that you can do if you're currently low on funds, but you still need a computer for your work. All right, so let's begin. So the most important thing is to know what to look for when getting a computer. So this is applicable to both desktops and laptops. So generally speaking, there are only 3 computer specs to look at for most freelance or online work. So the CPU or yung central processing unit, the RAM or random access memory, and yung storage natin, which is either an HDD or SSD. So the CPU is the most important component of your computer. Para siyang brain, which controls all functions of the PC. The RAM, on the other hand, is the muscle. So it helps your CPU carry all the workload. So yung storage naman, dun natin sinostore lahat ng ating files at saka lahat ng ating mga documents. And of course, yung mga apps din natin dun sinostore. So based on those information, you probably already get a clear idea of what to look for based on what you're doing. So now that you know that specs matter, what the specs that matter most to your freelance work, it's time for us to take a look at what you'll be doing as a VA or a freelancer and see what specs would work best. So on your screen are the most common VA or freelance work types and what we'll be discussing to base our computer specs on. So general VA work, so yun yung mga administrative tasks like email management, calendar management, website management, chat support, social media page management, mostly utilizing online apps. Number 2, accounting and bookkeeping. So it deals with balance sheets, income statements, cash flow management, and it usually combines utilization of online apps like QuickBooks and Xero, as well as local apps like Excel. Number 3, social media management and marketing. Ito naman, it deals with managing social media platforms using online applications like Hootsuite and Canva. And then lastly, graphics and video work, which involves creating graphics and video to supplement brand marketing. These types of work mostly utilize local applications. Local applications yun yung naka-save sa ating or naka-install sa ating computer. So yun yung Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and yung iba gumagamit din ng mga online apps for light work like Canva, ganun. So, isa-isahin natin. So, first up is general virtual assistance work. So, since this type of VA work mostly utilize online applications, the specs requirement is not that high. So, I always recommend at least an Intel Core i5 processor for any type of work-related requirement. Kasi yung mga i3 models, although they are good, they're not as good as i5s when it comes to multitasking. So for general VA work, older i5s are okay. Yun yung mga makikita nyo, 6th gen or 7th gen, pwede na yun. But kung meron po kayong extra budget, go for at least an 8th gen Intel Core i5. For RAM, nowadays, ang minimum is 8 gigabytes of RAM. For general VA work, okay na po yung 8 GB na minimum. For storage naman, it depends on how much files you think you're going to save on your computer, as well as your budget. So, pwedeng 128 gigs or 256, depending nga po sa budget. Pero, always go for SSD kasi it's much faster than the typical HDD. So, number 2, yung accounting. So, let's talk about it. So since yung mga work for accounting and bookkeeping is balance sheets, income statements, cash flow management, so ang gagamitin nyo dyan is mostly mga spreadsheet applications like Excel, as well as yung mga online apps like QuickBooks and Xero. So I would suggest at least an 8th generation Intel Core i5. So yung medyo bago-bago. Pwede rin 10th generation or the latest ones. Pwede rin po yung mga Ryzen 5 3600 to 4600. Kasi maganda rin yung multi-core performance. Kailangan nyo po yan sa mga spreadsheets, yung multi-core performance. For RAM naman, since you're going to be doing a lot of tabs or sheets, I would suggest 16 gigs of RAM for bookkeeping and accounting. Storage naman po, siguro at least 512 gigs of SSD. Pero kung may budget constraints po kayo, ang pwede nyo gawin is yung OS, 128 gig lang, and then pwede kayong kumuha ng may 1 terabyte na HDD. Mura lang naman po yun, pero medyo mabagal. But since for storing lang naman po, okay na po siguro yan. So, third is social media management and marketing. Mostly online apps din lang po ang ginagamit, like Canva, for this type of work. So, you don't need a beefy CPU for it to work. So an older Intel Core i5, 6th gen up to 8th gen will suffice. For RAM, ganun din po. It's the same story. 8 gig will do. For storage naman po, minsan kasi medyo may malaki tayong mga files na isa-save, mga videos or graphics din. Even light graphics, medyo malaking space din kinakain. So at least 512 gigs of SSD. Pero pwede na rin pong gawin yung 128 or 256 gig SSD for the OS and then 1 terabyte of HDD for your file repository. And another suggestion is to get or upgrade your internet connection. Kasi since you'll be doing multimedia work, you need fast internet. Kasi nag-aano yan eh. It would require higher uploads or download speeds. Siguro po at least 50 Mbps. Mabibilis na naman po yung fiber speed natin. Ms. Leslie Cortez Jafar. Good evening din po, ma'am. Welcome to the webinar. Last but not the least is graphics and video work. It involves a lot of rendering work. So when we speak of rendering, it's the process of combining all the elements na ginagawa nyo sa video or sa graphics. Nire-render po yan ng program. So that's, i-combine yung audio, yung mga layers ng video natin, or yung layers ng images, yun yung rendering. So when we're dealing with a lot of rendering work, lalo na kung local applications yung gagamitan like Photoshop, Illustrator, or Premiere Pro, kailangan nyo po medyo malakas na system. So for the processor or the CPU, I would suggest an Intel Core i7, at least 9th generation. For RAM, minimum po is 16 gig of RAM. If you're doing video, minimum po talaga yung 16 gig. It would be better if you go 32 gig of RAM, especially nowadays. Kasi we're doing 4K video or at least 1080p, di ba po? For storage naman, you need big storage media rin po. Minimum po talaga is 512 gig SSD and make sure you have a 2 terabyte HDD. Furthermore, an addition for graphics and video work, you need a GPU, a dedicated GPU. So iba pa to dun sa onboard na GPU. So at least go for 4 gig of VRAM. Pero kung may budget constraints tayo, okay na po yung 2 gig of VRAM. And again, since you're doing a lot of uploading and downloading of media work or media files, you need a fast internet connection. Fiber line with at least 50 Mbps. And so again, these are just recommendations based on yung standard work requirements for the discussed VA or freelance work. If the work you'll be doing have particular needs, your spec requirements may vary. Usually, your employer will provide you with their own list of spec requirements. So, i-compound nyo na lang po based on the work that you'll be doing for if you're having multiple clients, and check nyo na lang po kung ano yung mag-work for you, for all of your clients. Okay, so now that we have a better idea on what you do and what you need, let's talk about how you can make do with your current budget. So low on funds, there are ways to fit your current budget with your computing needs. One, you can opt to buy a used computer or laptop. Actually, we currently have a sale for used laptops. You can check them out on our Facebook page. So used laptops are a great starting point for your VA journey, as long as you know what to expect and what to look for. Number two, you can rent a laptop. So renting opens up a lot of opportunities without holding you back. So it gets you to where you want to be without the huge initial investments required by purchasing. So let's talk both of them in detail. So first, let's talk about buying used laptops. So for work purposes, as long as you know what to look for, buying a used laptop is not much different from buying a brand new one. So it's important to know what to expect and what to look for when buying a used laptop. So let's talk about those things, yung what to expect and what to look for. So remember, if you're buying used, you don't get to unbox. Kasi hindi nyo magagawa yung unboxing video. Wala yung amoy ng brand new. But you're saving a lot of money in the process. while still being able to do the same things that you need to do work-wise. So ito yung mga bagay na you should expect when buying used. So typically, pag used laptops yung bibili nyo, may mga blemishes na yan. May faded keys, may mga iba, may dents. But what matters is how it runs. Especially if you're using it for work lang naman, di ba? Hindi naman po iyayabang yung laptop if we're talking about freelance work. It's for work. So talk to the seller to set proper expectations. Honest sellers are the best because they will indicate kung ano yung mali dun sa laptop. May gasgas yan or faded na yung keys. And they would also tell you what works well with the laptop. So sabihin niya, 16 gig yung RAM niyan, mabilis yan, never pa yan napa-repair, etc. Also, warranty. Yung warranty for used laptops, medyo maiksi yan. Hindi yan katulad ng mga brand new na laptops. So it ranges between 1 week to 6 months. Yung iba, 1 month lang. Ganun. So depende sa mga nagbebenta. Just make sure to check the laptop thoroughly during the first few days and report anything to the seller. So used laptops batteries don't last as long as brand new ones. Depleted na po siya. Talk to the seller and get an estimate as to how long they last. Typically, they would last, depende dun sa type ng work na gagamitin mo siya for, di ba? Kung nanonood kayo ng videos, mas mabilis maubos yung battery. But the good thing about work is that you can leave it plugged in, di ba? Pag nasa bahay lang naman tayo. Refurbished laptops are not bad. They're actually sometimes better. Kasi may nakarinig na ba sa inyo ng selling ng refurbished. When we say refurbished, pinalitan yung ibang parts niya. Halimbawa, dumaan yan. Usually, yung mga nagbebenta niyan, mga companies din eh. So, let's say, during its use sa office, nagkaroon ng problem yung hard drive, papalitan nila yan, that means refurbished na siya para mabenta, di ba? For me, it's actually better than used laptops na hindi na-refurbish kasi hindi yan na-check. Hindi yan dumaan sa technician para i-assess kung ano yung may problema and then ano yung kailangan palitan. Refurbished laptops are actually better. Ewan ko kung bakit merong bad rep when you say refurbished. So sometimes as well, used laptops, chargers are replacements. So makikita nyo, hindi siya parang Dell yung binili ng laptop. Pagtingin nyo dun sa charger, hindi na siya Dell. Diba? Yes po, Miss Odena Marie Pajarillo. Yes, okay pa rin naman ang refurbish as long as ma-confirm na hindi rin basta-basta yung parts na pinalit. Of course po. Of course, that's true. Pero the thing about parts replacement for laptops, very specific din naman po yan eh. So, hindi siya yung katulad ng mga mabibili mo for desktops. Some parts for laptops are very specific to the brand and to the model. So rest assured po na pag yun yung kinabit, mas matibay siya kaysa dun sa mga run-of-the-mill na mga desktop parts. And of course, since may warranty din naman pong ibibigay sa inyo yung seller, that's your kumbaga, dun yung ibabase, yung tibay ng laptop, di ba? So, and going back to the chargers, so make sure lang na nagcha-charge. Pero minsan talaga pinapalitan na yung mga chargers kasi usually yun yung unang nasisira or yun yung unang nagkakaroon ng mga wear and tear sa mga gumagamit ng mga laptops. Mapapansin nyo, yung pinaka-dugyot na part ng laptop is the charger. Kasi laging binabundle na lang, sinisiksik sa bag. Hindi katulad sa laptop, iniingatan talaga, di ba? So yan. Expect these things when buying used laptops. Just make sure to check everything. So, okay, so you're okay na with the expectations of buying a used laptop. So parang, okay lang. For work lang naman gagamitin, di ba? So, now, here's what you need to look out for and things that you need to check when buying one. So, one, make sure to buy from reputable sellers. Kasi yung warranty length, it doesn't matter. It won't matter if the seller is not trustworthy. So, yan. Keep in mind, number one, buy from reputable sellers. Number two, make sure that the specs indicated on the ad match the specs that the actual unit actually has. Madali lang po yan. Go to Device Manager and then view all the pertinent info. about the laptop. Makikita niyo yan, itemized yan. Number 3, check if the laptop is charging. So, saksak niyo lang po. And then, usually, it takes a while before it registers. Or, pag naka-on na yung laptop, makikita niyo naman yun sa lower right. So, make sure that it's charging. And then, number 4, check all the keys if they work. Meron po tayong mga online keyboard testers. Like, www.keyboardtester.com specifically. So, number 5, check if the laptop can connect to the Wi-Fi and to the internet. So, make sure lang po na nakaka-connect siya sa internet. Pwede nyo pagsabayin din itong number 6. Check if the speakers work by listening to YouTube. So, pag nag-load yung YouTube, ibig sabihin may internet. And then pag narinig nyo yung music, ibig sabihin may sound. And then siguro, pwede nyo rin check yung camera if it works. Yan. So, are there other options aside from buying used if you're low on funds? Of course, meron. It's called renting. Now, why would you rent? Should you even rent? So, let's talk about it. So, renting is good if you think that you're only going to be using a laptop temporarily. So, maybe because you're not yet 100% sure if you'll need one in the long term, or if your current laptop is being repaired. Or maybe you're in a situation wherein your current laptop does not meet your short-term requirements. So ito, let's take a look at some of these ladies and see if you can relate to them. So si Erica, she is currently applying for a job and is undergoing a series of tests. She needs a laptop to at least qualify for the role. Furthermore, once she gets in, she needs a laptop to work while she saves up to buy a new one. Erica thinks that if everything goes well with her application, renting will suffice for about 3 to 4 months until she's able to buy herself a new one. Yan. So siguro may mga nakaka-relate sa inyo kay Erica. Job hunter, di ba? And then, in order to qualify pa lang sa job, you need a laptop, di ba? So a lot of us here are like Erica. Joanne, on the other hand, is a college student who recently joined a hackathon in her university. Meron siyang laptop, pero it lacks the specs required for her to compete. So she thinks that yung 2-day hackathon event, hindi siya enough for her to justify buying a new laptop. So she rents out a decked-out laptop to be able to compete. So siguro may mga anak tayo na sumasali sa hackathon. Hindi po worth it na bumili kayo ng gaming laptop for her or him to compete sa hackathon. Rent na lang po kasi maiksi lang naman yung mga hackathon sessions. And then lastly, Marie, businesswoman po siya whose laptop got chewed on by her dog. So nginat-ngat yung keyboard. So yung sabi ng repair shop where she sent her work laptop, mga 30 days at least daw bago dumating yung parts nung laptop niya. So syempre, naging desperate si Marie para maging operational pa rin yung business niya for the next 30 days. Nag-rent na lang po siya. Kasi bit naman siya bibili after 1 month, makukuha naman niya yung actual na laptop niya, di ba? So, can you relate to any of these ladies? If so, you get an idea why renting can be an option. Maybe not today, but someday. Or, another reason maybe is that you're still saving up for your dream laptop. Maybe yung bagong 15-inch MacBook Air M2, di ba? So, siguro yan, pinag-iipunan natin while working as a VA or a freelancer. And then, pag nakaipon na tayo, pwede nating bilhin, di ba? Pero for now, pwede mag-rent, di ba? So, yun. That's it for my presentation. So, if you have any questions, do let me know about specs. Maybe if you have a specific type of freelance work or online job, or may ina-applyan kayo na para lang magkaroon kayo ng idea. Ayun. So, let me know lang po. Or you can also chat with our team on Facebook, Instagram, or via our website.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Paul. So sa mga mommies natin, please don't forget once again to like and follow iRentMo on their social media pages on Facebook, TikTok, IG. iRentMo lang po, hanapin lang po iRentMo. Sa Facebook, iRentMo PH. And then sa website po nila, that's irentmo.ph. ko. Sa mga mommies natin, feel free to ask questions dahil we will now be answering questions po para po si Sir Paul mismo ang sasagutin niya po ang inyong mga katanungan. Ito, may nakita ako. Can we flash it sa screen? Ano po ang mas okay? Mula kay Mami Janina Magallanes. Can we flash it? Ano po ang mas okay? Laptop or desktop?
Well, ano po, they're both okay po, pero it depends on your budget and your use case. So, let's say you're using it outside, mas maganda po laptop kasi kung madalas kayong lumabas and you like working sa mga coffee shop or sa mga co-working spaces, mas maganda po laptop. Pero if you're okay naman working at home lang, mas mura po ang desktop.
Yes. Tsaka tama no, Sir Paul, mas murang mag-upgrade pagdating sa desktop, yung mga
yes po.
Hard drives, mga hard drives,
lahat po.
Lahat,
mas madaling i-upgrade.
Mas madaling i-upgrade.
Kumbaga, let's say you start now as a general VA or freelancer, and then later on, natuto kayong mag-graphics design, pwede nyong i-upgrade naman, dagdagan nyo ng GPU kung desktop. Pag laptop po, medyo limited po tayo sa upgrade options.
Oo. Yan, correct. Okay, yan. Thank you very much, Sir Paul. Naku, talagang very informative yung ating mga webinar, no? Ito, sumula kay Mami Oneida Marie Pajarillo. Can we flash it also? How much ang dapat i-ready na budget? Let's say, i3, i5, i7. Pero ma'ams, kanina I think nabanggit ni Sir Paul, no, pag VA work, virtual assistance work, more of i7 na sana, Sir Paul, no?
i5 or i7
i5
po.
or i7. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, baka pwede niyo po kaming mabigyan po ng kumbaga
course.
rough estimate, kumbaga kung
Opo.
magkano dapat naming ihandang budget for this. Ayan.
Of course, ma'am. Bali ganito po. Initially, okay naman po yung i3. Pero siguro, if you're going to use it for work, mas maganda po simulan po natin sa i5. Kasi multitasking ang gagawin natin most of the time for working. So, okay yung i3 siguro for school work, ganon. Pero pagka work na talaga, or business, okay po yung i5 to i7. Ang price po natin, pagka used na i5, meron po kaming actually sa i-rent mo, may mga available na 12K lang po. Laptop na po yun. Used laptop na magagamit na for work. They're a bit older, 6th or 7th generation po siya ng Intel Core i5. Pero for general virtual assistant work, maganda na po siya. Tsaka naka-SSD na po, so mabilis. And then for i7, yan medyo biglang taas ng presyo niyan. Pag i7 po, minimum po, nasa 30 plus po, even for used na laptops. Kasi usually, yung mga i7 na laptops, may mga GPU din. Bihira po yung may mga laptop na i7 na walang GPU. Pero kung walang GPU, kung may makikita kayo na nagbebenta ng walang GPU na i7, bordering around 20 to siguro 27K. Ganun po.
Wow. Paano sir pag mga brand new naman? Mga normally yung range ng niyan nung pero we're talking about laptop, no? Used laptops. So,
yes,
opo. Pag brand new laptop, sir, mga magkano na yung range siya?
Medyo mahal po. For i3, siguro ang price natin nasa from 18 to 25. For i5, yung mga bago po kasi pag brand new po, usually ang makikita nyo, 10th gen up to 13th gen na po ng Intel. So, i5 nasa 25 to 35. And then pagka i7, nasa 50 plus na po yan. 45 to 50 plus. Yung iba po na may mga GPU, nandun na po siya sa 50 to 60. Ganun.
Wow. So talagang pero nakakatuwa kasi Sir Paul, no, we have different options right now. Kasi naalala ko before nung nag-aaral ako, it's either you go with brand new or refurbish, parang gano'n, 'di ba? So tapos desktop pa, parang ang mahal-mahal, hindi mo afford na parang bumili ng laptop. Pero at least ngayon, we have options, pwede ka mag-rent, pwede kang yung used laptops and also brand new. And at the same time, we have i-rent mo. Kasi si i-rent mo talaga, kumbaga kahit sabihin natin na use yung bibili mo, at magagamit mo pa rin siya. Kumbaga hindi siya, it's worth of investment pa rin naman. Kumbaga sa natin, sa pagdating sa gadget. So siguro kapag medyo nakakaluwag-luwag na, ayan, saka tayo mag-upgrade, ganun. Okay, so
Pwede
ito, so tama, sir. Ito sabi ni Mami Ja Portades, pwede ba nating i-show to? Sabi niya, nilike ko na po yung page. We'll check the laptop desktop later.
Thank you po.
Yan, thank you po. Ito po, sabi ni Mami Juliet Apples Bar, ba't sana tama yung pagkakabanggit ko? Paano po yung i3 ko? Hindi na pala pwede. 10th gen kasi yun. Yung pang backup na lang kaya siguro?
Ay, hindi po ma'am. Pwede pa rin po yun. Lalo na yung 10th gen ng i3. I think it's quad-core na rin po. So it's actually almost the same performance nung i5 na 6th gen. So quad-core na po yung i3 na 10th gen. So yung mga bago-bago na i3, okay pa po yun. Pero po, kung magsasuggest lang po ako, let's say kung gagamitin nyo for work, kung bibili kayo ng bago, mas maganda po yung i5. Pero kung meron na po kayong i3, lalo na po yan, bago-bago pa po yan, okay pa po yan. You'll be able to use that, hindi lang po as backup, even as your main work computer.
Nice. O, di ba, Mami Juliet? Baka si Mami Juliet, Mami Juliet, i-like and share mo na rin ang page ng i-rent mo. Para naman kung gusto mo nang mag-upgrade, punta na po sa i-rent mo. Ito kay Mami Mary Ann C. Manalo. Uy, Mami Mary Ann, hello. Pa-show natin yan. Hi po. Hi, Mami Mary Ann, hello. Ayan, yung HP laptop ko po kasi not properly working ang keyboard. Ang sabi ng technician, need daw palitan ng parts yung buong keyboard. That will cost 5K. Wow. Question po, may chance pa po kayang magawa or bumili na lang po ng bago? Actually, 2 years pa lang po ang laptop. Seldom use kasi may provided naman si client na desktop PC. So, backup ko lang po si laptop.
Okay. Ma'am, medyo mahal po talaga yung parts ng laptops. Lalo na yung mga parts niya na specific lang dun sa model, like keyboard. So yun lang po, medyo hindi lang po tayo sinuwerte na yung keyboard niya yung nasira. So medyo mahal po talaga siya kasi usually ini-import pa po yan either from Singapore or from Taiwan. So papadala pa yung part and then ikakabit nila. Kaya medyo costly po siya. Pero I think 5K is cheaper, lalo na po kung medyo bago-bago pa po yung HP laptop nyo. It's cheaper than buying a new one. Kasi as I've mentioned earlier, kung i5 po na brand new na laptop bibili nyo, aabutin ako kayo ng 25 to 35,000. So sayang naman po, di ba ma'am? Kung ma-assure po kayo ng technician na maayos sa halagang 5K, mas okay na po yun. Or pwede po kayong magtanong din po sa iba, unless HP na po yung pinuntahan nyo. Pero kung pwede kayong mag-check pa po sa ibang mga technicians, baka naman may mas mura pa po.
Oh, okay. Ako, sir, may tanong. Kasi itong ginagamit kong laptop, hand-me-down to ng aking fiancé. So, ito ay, parang, it's a gaming laptop. Pero kasi, ang nangyari, parang dun sa screen niya, na na siya, hindi na siya talaga proper, parang may awang na siya, may space na dito sa screen. So, parang siguro ang tagal kasi nagka-pandemic. So, we were planning na dalhin sana siya sa Dell para ipa-check or ipaayos. Ang worry ko, since parang 4 years na tong laptop na to, so hindi na siguro siya kasama sa warranty. So, if ever ba na ipapagawa ko siya or ipapa-check, for example, with a technician or with i-rent mo, how much would it cost? Parang worth it ba na ayusin siya? Or kailangan ko nang mag-upgrade?
Siguro ma'am, kung parang lang naman, yung parang nakabuka lang, ganon, hindi naman po siguro costly yan. Usually, ang computer repair, nagiging costly lang siya pagka mayroong part na papalitan. Pero pero yun nga po, baka pag pina-check nyo, baka may makita yung technician na problema. Manganak na po yung problema natin, di ba? So, pero kung ganun lang naman po, nakabuka, baka naman po lumuwag lang po yung clips niya. Kasi yung mga laptops, may mga clips lang po yan eh. Baka naman po lumuwag lang, bumuka siya. So, kung ganun po, baka labor lang yung i-charge sa inyo.
Hopefully, no, sir. Pero plan ko
Opo.
talaga siyang dalhin sa Dell mismo para at least,
Pwede
parang
po.
sure. Kasi, yun nga.
Pinakamaganda, ma'am, warranty. Yung service ng Dell,
Yung service ng Dell.
pinakamaganda po. Sa lahat ng service centers, Dell po ang pinakamaganda.
Oh, nice. Ayan. So, kailangan ko na siyang ipa-check talaga. Okay, ito. Tingnan niyo mga mommies, pati ako nakakapagtanong kay Sir Paul on the spot. Ayan. So, ito. Sabi ni Mami Cherry Sumalinog. Ayun. Pwede nating i-flash. Thank you, mommies. Paano niyo po malaman if pang ilang gen na yung CPU ko?
Makikita niyo po yan sa device manager or sa about this PC. Pag nakita niyo po yung Intel Core i5, tapos yung unang number, halimbawa 10 something ganun. Yung una, yung halimbawa 1, pag 1, 10th gen po yan. Pagka 6750, 6th gen po yan. Pagka 8350, 8th gen po yan. So makikita niyo dun sa unang-una. So halimbawa Intel Core i5 dash, yung unang number, yun po yan.
Oh, ayan. Oh, check niyan, mommies, para makita niyo po. Oh. Sabi uli ni Mami Mary Ann Manalo, pwede natin i-flash. Ano po yung recommended yung brand for laptop? Ay, nako, sasabihin ni Sir Paul. Mac po yan. Joke. Sir.
Actually, ang number 1 po, kung for work, Dell, and the number 2, Lenovo.
Oh.
Yun po yung dalawang kahit yung mga programmers, yung mga developers, yun yung hinahanap nila. Dell and then Lenovo. Yun po.
Okay, ayun. Sabi ni Mami Cherry, na-check daw niya. O, yung bilis si Mami Cherry, ha? Wow, sir, na-check ko na po. i5, 6th gen pala meron ako. Ayan.
Okay pa po yan, ma'am.
Okay pa po ba yan, sir?
Okay pa po yan, ma'am. Kung mga general virtual assistant work, yung mga marketing, mga online apps lang ginagamit. Okay pa po yung 6th to 7th gen.
Ayan, 6 to 7 Gen 9. So, ibig sabihin, pwede pa po as parang main laptop. Yan,
Pwede pa po.
For work. So, sabi ni Mami Oneda, same tayo, Mami Ruth, ng laptop. Some dikit lang, pero it's working pa rin. Out of warranty coverage na kasi ng Dell and months to arrive. Oo, kaya nahihirapan talaga kasi wala akong backup talaga, Mamis. Yan, so sige. Ito po sabi ni Mami Rose Marie Contado Garcia. Ano pong dapat i-check pag bibili ng second-hand na laptop? Sige, Sir Paul. Para po sa benefit ng iba nating mommies na nalit na pumunta. Kasi kanina, chinek din sinabi rin niya ni Sir Paul on his discussion. So, ano po ba yung dapat na i-check kapag second-hand na laptop?
Eto po. I-flash ko po sa screen kung pwede po. Yan. So, unang-una yung seller po. Kasi typical po, bibigyan naman kayo ng warranty. Pero you have to buy from someone na kilala na for selling good quality items. So, buy from reputable sellers. And then make sure po na yung mga specs na in-indicate sa ad, yun yung naka-specify din sa laptop. And then, siguro una yung i-check kung nag-charge po siya. Saksak nyo lang po yung charger and then saksak nyo sa laptop. And then see if it's charging. And then check nyo po kung nag-work lahat ng keys. Pwede nyo puntahan yung keyboardtester.com para ma-check nyo bawat key kung nagre-register. And then check nyo po kung nakaka-connect siya sa Wi-Fi and to the internet. So, kung meron po kayong cellphone, i-on nyo lang yung Wi-Fi hotspot nyo and then connect po kayo. And check nyo po kung nakaka-login siya sa YouTube and then kung may sound. And then on nyo po yung camera para makita nyo kung gumagana yung camera. And then of course, yung physical Pero usually naman pagka-used, meron ng mga noticeable signs of usage na nga, di ba? Yan po.
Ayan. So, screenshot nyo na po to mga mommies things to look for whenever you want to, kumbaga, purchase a second-hand laptop. Pero ako, I would suggest to visit irentmo.com kasi they also have, used laptops for sale. Yan, may for rentals din po and also brand new. Okay.
Yes,
Sir Paul, ito naman po sabi ni Facebook user, magkano po ang budget pag desktop naman? Sir, ngayon, magkano na yung parang range ng pagbubuo ka ng desktop?
Mas mura po ang desktop, considerably. For a brand new i5 desktop, ang range lang po niyan is siguro nasa 17 to 25, depende dun sa parts na ilalagay. Brand new na po yun. So, mas malaki po ang mura ng desktop sa laptop. Yun nga lang po, stuck tayo sa desk natin, di ba po? Lalo na ngayon, nakakalabas na tayo, di ba? Sayang. Nung pandemic, yan, mabenta talaga yung mga desktops kasi we're stuck at home anyway. Pero since pwede na lumabas, mas maganda po yung laptops. Pero yun po, mura talaga ang desktop.
Yes. Ayan. Okay, thank you daw po, Sir Paul. Sabi ni Mami Rosemary. And, ayan. Alam niyo, Mommies, every month, meron talaga tayong PC Tech Advice with Sir Paul. Kaya po kung meron kayong mga gusto niyo pong topic na gusto niyo pag-usapan natin, ay talaga naman po, we're very, very happy. We're open po for suggestions kung ano pong gusto po ninyong i-discuss sa ating webinar. And also, kung meron po kayong katanungan, feel free po to comment down yung inyo pong mga questions. Kasi kapag hindi naman natin nasagot today, syempre, hopefully, we will try po na yung mga questions niyo po ay ating pong sasagutin sa next na webinar next month. Yan. Normally, end ng month po yan yung ating live with iRentMo. Okay. Ayan. So, for more information, let's visit irentmo.com. So, syempre, Sir Paul, bago tayo mag-end yung ating live, kumbaga, parang ito, lagi, your final message, your advice sa mga mommies natin na for sure, meron pa rin pong iba sa kanila na merong mga concerns pagdating po sa kanilang computer, sa laptop, sa kanilang gadget. Ano po ang nais yung sabihin sa kanila?
Okay. Thank you po, Mami Ruth. So, first of all, on behalf of iRentMo, we'd like to thank everyone for attending tonight's webinar. Thank you for your time. And thank you as well for your questions. And if you have further questions or follow-up questions, do feel free to contact us at any of our socials. So, yan po. So, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, even our website, pwede po kayo makipag-chat doon. So, our team will gladly answer all of your questions. Yan. So, if may suggestions din po kayo, pwede nyong sabihin sa amin so that on our next webinar, pwede nating tignan kung pwede nating i-discuss. Ayan po.
Okay. Sir Paul, bago tayo mag-end, pwede nyo po ba din i-invite yung mga mommies natin? Kasi of course, we still have continuous pa rin po yung ating Study Now, Pay Later with FH Moms and also our Rent-to-Own program. So, paano po ba nila ito maa-avail?
Ayun. So, thank you, Mami Ruth. So, continuous pa rin po yung Study Now, Pay Later. Just go to our website. And if may questions po kayo on how to avail of it, you can always chat with our team. So we have a lot of installment options for you to use if you want to avail yung Study Now, Pay Later. Or if you want to rent laptops or installment pay laptops, meron din po sa amin yan sa website namin. Makikita nyo po lahat doon. Or chat with our team para po ma-explain sa inyo ng mas maayos.
Ayun, alam mo Sir Paul, sorry, pahabol to na question.
Yes,
kasi meron akong nabasa from our page, from FH Moms page, na parang nagtanong siya na gusto niya sanang magbayad ng credit card sa ating mastery course. So, naisip ko, pagdating po ba sa ganun, parang ipapasok natin siya doon sa mga payment options sa loob ng iRentMo website? Tama po ba?
Yes, ma'am. Pwede po kayong magbayad using credit card sa aming website. So, just select yung credit card or credit card payment and then sunod-sunod na po yun. Para lang po siyang online purchase ang mangyayari.
Wow! So, ibig sabihin, sorry sir, ibig sabihin, kumbaga kung magki-credit card, I have the option na, kasi yung Atomic, kasi pwede siyang i-installment, yung basis. So, kunyari, pwede ko rin siyang bayaran in full kapag credit card via website.
Full. Nice. Pwede rin po installment via BDO credit card, ma'am. So, sa BDO credit card namin, kapartner po namin si BDO for installment using BDO credit card. Yun po.
Ang galing. Nice. So, di ba, sobrang convenient na po. So, if you wish to enroll sa ating mastery courses, just visit irentmo.com or you can message sa any platforms, any social media accounts ng Irentmo. Napakabait po ng ating mga chat support. Kaya they can assist you step by step.
Yes.
Tama ba ako na, Sir Paul?
Opo, i-assist po kayo hanggang sa matapos.
Okay,
so, mababait po yung aming team sa pag-assist. So, don't worry po.
Ayan, hanggang sa maging successful ang enrollment, parang gano'n.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Dahil dyan, thank you very much muli, Sir Paul, and see you again next month para po sa ating another webinar here sa FH Moms for our PC Tech Advice. Salamat. Bye-bye po.
Have a good evening.
Good evening po. Ayan, have a good night din po. Ayan, thank you very much. So once again, kasama po natin kanina si Sir Paul of Irentmo. He's one of our co-founders ng Irentmo actually. So ayun, so kung may mga katanungan pa po kayo or questions, concerns, don't forget to visit ang Irentmo. Can we flash it once again? Ayan, like and follow Irentmo on their social media pages. So for more information, let's visit irentmo.com or on their social media accounts. Ayan po, i-flash din namin yan. Okay, yan. Facebook, Irentmo PH. TikTok, IG, Irentmo. Search lang po. And then for the website, irentmo.com. Okay. Maraming salamat po ngayong araw na ito. Tomorrow is a holiday. Kaya naman po sa mga brothers and sisters natin na nagsaselebrate ng Eid tomorrow. Ayan po, Happy Eid. Ayan po sa ating mga kapatid sa Muslim community. Ayan. So, ayun po, maraming salamat po and see you again. We have another webinar on the 29th. So, kita-kita po muli tayo. Ako po si Mami Ruth and see you again next time. Ingat po tayo. Bye!
Tara na tumutok na sa FH Moms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo.
FH Moms Radio, changing lives, one mom at a time. Moving forward, giving back with FH Moms Radio.
Tara na tumutok na sa FH Moms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FH Moms Radio, mga mamshi ating to.
Tara na mga mamshi, mami, nanay o mama, andito na ang FH Moms makakasama. Ang online radio na magbibigay advice at mga kwento na siguradong mapapanay. Ito ay hindi lang basta mga chikahan. Andito sila upang ikaw ay gabayan. Turuan ng mga tips sa paghahanap buhay at maging isa ka sa successful na nanay. O diba? Kaya saan ka pa? Basta ikaw ay momshi, dito bida ka. FH Moms Radio, number 1. Ito ang online radio ng sangkanan na yan. Di ka lang basta nanay, ikaw ay super nanay. Para sa pamilya ang lahat ay iaalay. Lahat ibibigay, lahat ay kayang gawin. Ang iyong pagiging nanay lalo pang palakasin.
FH Moms Radio.
Tara na tumutok na sa FH Moms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FH Moms Radio, mga mamshi ating to. Mga mamshi, tara na, dito'y bidang-bida ka. Ipagmalaki natin na tayo'y magigiting nga ina. Mga mami, tara na, dito'y bidang-bida ka. Ipagmalaki natin na tayo'y magigiting nga ina.
FH Moms Radio.
Tara na tumutok na sa FH Moms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FH Moms Radio, mga mamshi ating to. Tara na tumutok na sa FH Moms Radio. Habang ika'y nagre-relax sa bahay mo. Marami kang matututunan dahil di lang basta chikahan. FH Moms Radio, mga mamshi ating to.
Tambay na! Nagbabalik ang FH Moms Radio.